Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 17th of February 2019. We're going to reflect on Luke chapter 6, verse 17 and 20 to 26, long one. Jesus came down with them and stood on a level place with a great crowd of his disciples and a great multitude of people from all Judea, Jerusalem, and the coast of Tyre and Sidon. Then he looked up at his disciples and said, "Blessed are you who are poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are you who are hungry now, for you will be filled. Blessed are you who weep now, for you will laugh. Blessed are you when people hate you and when they exclude you, revile you, and defame you on account of the Son of Man. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy, for surely your reward is great in heaven, for that is what their ancestors did to the prophets. But woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe to you who are full now, for you will be hungry. Woe to you who are laughing now, for you will mourn and weep. Woe to you when all people speak well of you, for that is what their ancestors did to the false prophets." The Gospel of the Lord. In his letter to the Romans, Paul wrote, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." Most of us, all of us, have been living in the world and have accepted the rules of the world as the standard of living. So if the world tells us that our genders are determined not by our physical makeup, but by our emotional inclinations, if the world tells us that it is okay to abort babies because they're not really human, if the world tells us that avenging our hearts is justifiable, then we follow what the world teaches us because we speak its language, we follow its rules. But to become a Christian involves learning a whole new set of rules that are totally different from the rules of the world. If someone slaps me on one cheek, I don't retaliate, but I offer the other. If I want to become great, I do so by being a servant and a slave. I forgive those who hurt me. I share my failures and my failings. I give all I possess freely to those who have none. It is, if you prefer another metaphor, a totally different ball game. And in order to play this game well, we need to do a complete reprogramming of the mind. This isn't easy, but as anyone who has ever had to move from right-hand drive to left-hand drive on the road will tell you, it is possible. So what are these new rules? In today's passage, Jesus lays out his manifesto, and if you ever wanted a summary of what is required of Christian living, this is it. If you want to know what each of these Beatitudes mean in a nutshell, please refer to my reflection on November 1st, 2018. There is a link provided below. Follow that. Practice the new ball game today. God bless you.